Hello, it is I, number one super guy, not to be confused with Hong Kong Fooey, as if you gave a shit by that point. It was a very 70s cartoon. Why do I know about things that are far before my time? Because, I figure if I go retro, I care about things before my time. My dad's like that too. Like, he had a bunch of, like, vinyl stuff from the 30s, I think. Yeah. So, we might just have historical documenting in the blood, maybe. It might have been true of my great-grandfather, I don't know, or one before him. Considering my lineage, it might make sense. What if in a past life I was actually a monk in, like, the Library of Alexandria or something? It's plausible. You never know. You don't know about me. You don't know me. Anyway, ancient China. Yeah. Any Chinese fans out here, by the way? I know sometimes I get to know a Japanese person, which, by the way, oh man. When Super Mario 35 was a thing, I'm going to mention this again, it's just, I was going a while with, it was me and some guy from Japan playing Mario 35, and that's the only way to go. Because the other 33 people had long gone, and we had been at it for like an hour. The problem is, I forgot who won. I no longer remember who won, and I no longer think it matters who won. We were at it a while, so we both did a great job. And that was the most ideal competition. It was just me and some guy just running for now, be like, oh, let's trade blows. Oh yes, a worthy opponent to match my skills. And we were just like that for like whoever God knows how long. By that point, we had thrown like Lakitus everywhere, bunches of Hammer Bowsers, Hammer Brothers, flying fish. It was nuts. It was great. I brought my A game because I happen to remember where every single one-up is in Mario 1, and I'm like, yeah, let's go! I have all the data right here. Hell, I even remember... I even started to remember the ones from World 6 and World 7, because I did not used to remember those. You know? Actually, come to think of it, I didn't remember the one from World 8 back in the day. I do now. I don't mean the one from 8 too. That's something to consider. If this Mario didn't have a lot of excuses to make up some time, you thought I was gonna say something else. You're wrong. You're so wrong. Oh, you're next. You're so next. Oh. Aha. 3 stumpy zombies sitting underneath the bamboo. Wait, is this? No, this is China. Wait. Stop. China and Japan both have bamboo. What are you talking about? Okay. So having them pandas lately, huh? I think one time I went to a Panda Express. Was it okay? Yeah. Yeah, I think so. But yeah, I've been to a Japanese restaurant. I've been to a Chinese restaurant, obviously. I've been to a Thai restaurant. And not necessarily a Vietnamese restaurant I went to, but it was basically a tavern where they serve Vietnamese food. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to try some of this pho people have been telling me about. And, yeah, pho's like one of those things where it's just, it seems like you overindulge, but what's really going on is all the sodium in the water, giving the illusion of being full, sort of. So it's like, it's good for you in a way, I suppose. They say it's like medicine, and I'm like, I don't know. I sure did like the saltiness, though, so yeah. Plus, you could add peanut sauce. I'm like, peanut sauce? You've spoken the magic word, peanuts. The magic of peanuts is the peanut magic within all of us. Except for those allergic to peanuts, which I am sorry for in advance. Seriously, man. It's like if I knew someone allergic to chocolate, and maybe I did. Man, allergy to chocolate. How could you go through life not tasting chocolate? You don't even have to be like someone who like consumes sugar all the time to appreciate chocolate. Come on. Appreciate it, or I'll put it in your pocket. That's right, I'll put chocolate in your pocket. Speaking of pockets, Maybe I should play that Monster in My Pocket game for NES again. Because that was pretty fun, and it played like a typical... It was honestly similar, like... I think the engine they used for it was similar to TMNT 2. Or, you know, the arcade game port for NES. So, like... Yeah... Who knows? Only Eyes does. But I haven't decided how I'm going to do beat-em-ups yet, so that's kind of... The beat-em-up structures, you just kind of go through it straight up, and you don't really consider different levels, you just kind of do the things. You beat people up. Yes. Well, whatever. This Mario has got places to go and places to be. Super Mario. Super Duper Fire. Super Ball Mario. Super Ball Mario Brothers. That's what you should have called this. To the point of some random video I watched. Yeah, they should have just named New Super Mario Brothers to Super Mario Brothers DS. And no one would care. Same with the Wii one, since you already added Wii to the end. Just call it Super Mario Brothers Wii. It's not that hard. Of course, then you have to rename the other one, that New Super Mario Brothers 2, but that could just be Super Mario Brothers 3DS, right? And then with the Wii U, Super Mario Brothers Wii U, like, or Super Mario Brothers U, like, could have done that. So this whole Wonder thing, I hope it starts a trend of making, like, completely different Mario 2D adventures, but with different titles. So imagine, like, you had Super Mario Brothers Wonder, right? So what else could we have? Like, Super Mario Brothers... Super Mario Brothers, Sweet? No. How about, Super Mario Brothers, like, Savage? And it's about, like, the Wild Land. I guess that would just be the plot of, Kirby and the Forgotten Land, huh? But either way, other adjectives to describe the mood of the Super Mario Brothers game. That seems like an idea. I don't know, whoever was on the team of designing that one deserves a fucking raise. I mean, I know people didn't like the new Super Mario Brothers series as a whole, but I liked it, but I can plainly see that Wonder is a top-notch case of you can still create a Mario game while doing something different. And I think that's what I think innovators tend to forget, is that you have to tread old new ground to find new ground, and that's what they're doing. Particularly since innovation at this point for Nintendo used to be a mess of peripherals. And right now, from where I'm sitting, it's just going to be like augmented reality and virtual reality for whatever they do next, maybe. But since that's not really happening en masse, they kind of have to actually just make better games, as opposed to just gimmicky ones. And if the gimmick for Mario Wonder is that there is no one gimmick, then you've probably succeeded. Maybe. Tatanga's no more difficult than he was. Could have made him harder, we didn't. We're just fighting him again in sky, in space, or somewhere. He's like a little gremlin, isn't he? Remember not to feed Tatanga after midnight. Why? I don't even know the logic of that whole gremlins thing. That's what you say. And oh, Daisy, Daisy, thank you, Mario. Thank you so much. Your quest is over. What if they just made more additions to the Gremlins franchise? I feel like Gremlin lore would be interesting. There's actually I think there's actually a decent Gremlins game for the NES also. It might be on my list somewhere hiding under the G's. What about G's nuts? No. I'm not going to read the credits again. I know it was so entertaining last time, but you're not getting that from me. So where do we go from here? Well, we go to... Next Game Boy game is just going to have to be Mario Land 2. Essentially. And I'll have to... Again, no rush for that. It'll be like, if I need a break from my longer projects, it'll be like, I'll just do this real quick. Yep. That is the whole point of talking over even the most basic of video games that I'd qualify as a kind of game I wanted to play. Seriously, what's a Mita? What category is this? Actually, no. You know what? It was probably a surname that got I don't know. It's not important except to some guy named Taki. He's a little wacky, if you know what I'm saying. Care for some sushi with zushi? No? Don't you know? You can never go back to Kanto. All dogs go to Kanto. All of them. Cats go to Johto. Fish go to Sinnoh. Get it? Because they're like Minnow. Haha! And that's the end. Again! But if for some reason you want to continue playing, now you can do level select. And that's about all you'll get out of me from Super Mario Land. I don't need to use the level select anymore. This has been Game Wolf Plays Super Mario Land. See you at a time designated by whenever another video pops up in your feed. Yeah.